Good morning, everyone. Today is Monday, March 4th, 2019, and this is Lisa Espinosa. I'm so happy to be here with you today. And if you haven't connected with me before, welcome. I am a spiritual career coach. So what that means is that my focus is helping others to evolve their career, evolve the work that they do in the world by following their soul's guidance. So before anything else, I want to say I'm a little bit sick, so I have some tea. So if I have to drink some tea during it or blow my nose, hopefully not that, just so you know. So today's teaching, well, a couple of things before going in a little further. If you are interested in scheduling a private session with me, if you're thinking, I am ready, I need a mentor, I would like to explore the possibility of having a mentor by my side, as I evolve my career, as I evolve the work that I do, go to my website, lisaespinosa.net, and the Start Here tab. And you can read all about the breakthrough session. It's a free session, 45 minutes to 1 hour. And I would love to talk to you in person, over Skype, over phone. So I have a lot of clients who are not local, and so we can do it that way as well. So the purpose of these Facebook Lives are really to share a little teaching about what it means to evolve your career by following your soul's guidance, right? Like what, some little thing that you can take with you. And then most importantly, to guide you through an inner journey, a meditation, so that you can connect with your soul directly and receive answers. So today's topic is all about not diluting your soul's medicine. So what do I mean by that? First, let me just back up a little bit and explain what I mean when I say soul's medicine. And I know many of you have heard me talk about this, but I'm going to repeat it for those of you who are new or just to hear it again. So your soul's medicine is a unique combination of your talents, your gifts, all of the challenges you've gone through in life. Yes, the training as well, but really that's the least important. It's really the training of your life that all together make up your medicine, meaning this medicine that you carry and you are meant to share with the world. And the really amazing thing is nobody else has it. Nobody else has the same medicine. So it's not like Tylenol or ibuprofen where you can go and buy it in different stores. No, this is your own unique medicine. So my medicine, Lisa's medicine, only I have. That doesn't mean that it's only me who does this kind of work. There are other people, whether they use the label spiritual career coach, that do or not, they do similar work to me. And that is fine. There's no competition because nobody else can do it the way I do it. Just like I can't do it the way they do it, because my medicine is unique to me. My light, my gifts, what I am meant to share with the world, nobody else can. It's not better than others. It's different and unique and so needed. Same for you. So all of you who are, watching here live or the recording, you have a unique soul's medicine. You have a unique light. You have unique gifts and talents that you are meant to share with the world. And what a gift to be able to share that in your career, right? And that's what my work is. So the message for today, I said, is not diluting your medicine. And that is something that I see and I experience myself as well, is that when we start to commit to our soul and we decide, okay, I am going to follow my soul's guidance, I'm committed. I don't want to come to the end of my life and have regret because I played it so safe, because I was so scared that I didn't share what I was meant to share. So once you commit to that, that's really powerful. And in that journey, your soul keeps guiding you step by step. However, one of the things that can get in the way is that because of fears, you might start to dilute your light. You might start to, or you might not start, maybe that's just what you've been doing, right? That you kind of play it safe. You don't want to offend people. You don't want to, and by offend, I don't mean you're going to be in people's faces and judging them, but this feeling oh, I don't want people to get uncomfortable, or I don't want people to judge me, or I don't want people to think I'm too out there. So we start to unconsciously dilute our message. So this has become really clear to me, and I think partly it's the time of the year. It's March, and even though if you're in Chicago, it might not feel like spring's ever gonna get here, but it will. And this is the time where we are starting to be guided to um, share more of our presence, to come out of hiding. So I'm feeling it myself, and I want to share just personally. The last few weeks I've been feeling so restless myself. Like, what is going on? What's going on with me, specifically around my career? And really getting the clarity after, and I have my own coaches that help me with this, but I also, have my daily practice of connecting with my soul and listening to her. And really this weekend was kind of like understanding, like, oh my gosh, I've been diluting my message. And it wasn't really conscious. It was more like, talking about connecting with your soul is very popular right now, right? There's a lot of people doing that, and there's no judgment in that. I'm so excited and glad we need that. And it's easy for me to start to try to sound like everybody else. And it wasn't like I decided that. I just caught myself. And what that ends up doing, it ends up diluting my very specific message. And my very specific message, my very specific medicine is not just helping you connect with your soul and feel better. Really, that's not what it's about. It's connecting with your soul so that you can share your soul's medicine. And guess what? Sometimes it doesn't feel that good at first. It's scary, and it brings up our vulnerabilities. It makes us feel really tender. It takes a lot of courage. That's my message. And it's not like I feel in the last 2 months like I haven't been saying that, but it's gotten a little lost in just my not confusion. I think for lots of different reasons, there was a lot of things I was doing that I lost sight of, like, oh, wait a minute, this is the specific thing I'm here for. So for you to bring this back to you, I really invite you, and when we do the inner journey, you'll ask your soul this question, because your soul's the one that knows. Where in your career and in your work life are you diluting your message? What is your soul saying? It's time. You need to come out of hiding, come out of the closet in this area and talk about this and share this. Remember that your soul would not be telling you that if you were not ready, if it wasn't time, if there weren't people out there who are ready to hear it. So, for example, with me, I remember, a few years ago, well, that's been like 5 years ago now, when I first put on my website, I can help you connect with spirit guides. I was so worried. I was like, oh my gosh, people are going to think I'm crazy. And then when I started to talk about past lives publicly, to really say, I can help you heal your past life that is getting in the way of you really sharing your medicine. I had so much fear of people thinking I was just nutty, or I hate the term woo-woo out there, that I was so woo-woo, that I wasn't grounded. So that I let that really lead me to dilute it, to just kind of play it safe. Now, this doesn't mean I'm in people's faces trying to convince them, because this is not about convincing at all. You are not, your job when you share your soul's medicine is never to convince. Your job is just to beam it out, and whoever's meant to come to you will come. So, I just wanted to share that today. This morning when I got up, it was so clear. It was like, we can't dilute our soul's medicine. And I would love to help you with that. If you're feeling like, oh my gosh, this so resonates. This keeps me up at night. And I feel restless. I feel like there's more I'm supposed to do, but I don't even know where to start. Like, I can help you. I can help you connect with your soul and listen to her guidance, because she knows. So let's go and start the journey. And by the way, if you have any questions about what I'm saying right now in the teaching, you can write it in the comments. Even if you're not watching live, you can write it in the comments and I will read them later and try to reply. Okay. So wherever you are, hopefully you can close your eyes. And remember, this is recorded on my Facebook page. So if when you hear it first, you aren't able to fully relax during the journey, then hear it again. Just forward it to this part of the recording. All right, so closing your eyes, take some nice cleansing breaths. And feel the earth underneath your feet. and connect with those beautiful, strong roots of light that go deep into the earth. And let yourself feel so grounded and anchored and present here. And if you notice you're holding any tension, any stress, if you notice you're holding anything that's distracting, just imagine that you are letting it go. You're just letting it be released into the earth. And then breathing in through the bottoms of your feet, that beautiful earth energy, going up your feet, up your legs, up to the crown of your head. So you feel so supported and grounded and safe. And bringing our palms, the palms of your hands right over your heart center. So if you haven't done this, you can just see me doing that. And closing your eyes and breathing into your heart. And as you do that, as you focus in your heart space, know that that is where your soul lies. That is where your soul communicates with you through. So imagine in your heart this beautiful light. And let that light grow, filling your chest, filling your neck and your head, and moving down your torso, filling your legs. So you're fully illuminated with your soul's light. Notice a little beam of light coming out of your heart in front of you, so that then in front of you, you see your soul. And remember, your soul is so wise and expansive. It can be both inside of you and in front of you. So imagine your soul right there in front of you. And perhaps she looks just like you. And of course, our soul doesn't have a gender. I'm just using she, but it could be a he. Your soul will appear to you exactly in the right way for you. So imagine she is right there in front of you. Perhaps she looks just like you, with lots of light radiating from her. And she's looking at you, you're looking at her, and you're going to ask her these questions. And remember right now not to worry about getting the right answer. Just ask. Know that your soul always, always answers you. But perhaps you will not become aware of the answer yet. So the first question, beautiful soul. Where in my career, where in my work, am I diluting my medicine? Again, where in my work, where in my career am I diluting my light, my soul's medicine? Again, where in my career, where in my work am I diluting my light, my soul's medicine? And just receive her wisdom in your heart. And then asking, beautiful soul, what part of my soul's medicine are you really guiding me to share in this moment in my career and work? Now remember, some of these answers might be the same. These are just different ways to ask the same question. Again, beautiful soul, where in my career and work are you guiding me to share more of my soul's medicine? Where in my career or work are you guiding me to share more of my soul's medicine? And then asking, beautiful soul, what do I need to release so that I can stop diluting my soul's medicine in my work and in my career? Again, beautiful soul, what do I need to let go of, to release, so that I can stop diluting my light, diluting my soul's medicine and my work and career. Again, where in my career, what do I need to release in my career or work life so that I can share more of my soul's medicine? And just feel your heart filling up with her wisdom and light. Even if you don't know the details yet, that's okay. Just know she is answering. And ask your soul, soul, send me signs today and in the next few days so that I know I am hearing you correctly. Send me so many signs so that I know I am hearing you correctly. And thanking your soul, bow to her. Notice how she bows to you. We acknowledge everyone who's here present, either watching live or watching the recording. And we bring the palms of our hands together as we bow to each other. And we close this inner journey with a namaste. Namaste, everyone. All right, so let me burn a little Palo Santo. It's always nice to do that. We're ending our journey. So as I said, when you journey with your soul, when you ask your soul questions, your soul always answers you. It always does. I mean, why wouldn't she, right? She wants to talk to you. But sometimes we just don't hear it in that moment. Either we're too nervous or scared, or we're afraid of making a mistake. So just ask the question and then trust that the answers are going to come, during the day. You're going to become aware, like, oh, that's where it is. And it might come as a thought, as a feeling, as a visual. Something somebody says might make you think, oh my gosh, that's it. So pay attention. And, if you want to hear, do the journey again. Every time you do it, you'll get more clarity. And sometimes I keep a journal with me to write down whatever comes to me. So I'm going to pull 2 cards for everybody. This one is from the Life Purpose Oracle cards. It seemed ideal. So let me shuffle, and we're just going to ask that this card be relevant to everyone who watches this. All right, what does your soul want you to know today, lovely people? Freedom! Love it. This is so perfect. You're free to do what you choose. Look at that. So this card is really saying wherever you feel trapped, in your career, in your work, if you feel, well, I really want to do this, but I can't because of this and this, your angels are saying, no, you are free. The first step is just acknowledging, what do I want to do? And then the steps will follow. But this is saying you're free to do that. Okay. All right. And then this is from the Gateway Oracle cards by Denise Linn, which I love. I love Denise Linn, and I love this deck. Okay. Oh, I love this. Savoring pleasure. I want to do this today. I fully embrace bliss in my life. So what this is saying is, like, the path to you sharing your soul's medicine, yes, it requires courage. It requires a lot of courage, but it's meant to be pleasurable. It's not meant to be suffering. And I love being reminded of that. So today and the next few days, find, as you're having the courage to follow your soul steps, find pleasure that you can experience. Because when we're feeling pleasure, and this is what I'm hearing in this moment, when we're feeling that pleasure, we can way more easily hear our soul's guidance. So find, what are those things you can do that are simple, that will bring you that joy, and then you're so much more open to receiving from your soul. So a couple of reminders before we close. One, like I said, I have some openings in March and in April. So if you're feeling like, I want to schedule a breakthrough session, I want to talk about where I am and where I want to be and how I get there, go to my website, lisaespinosa.net, and go to the Start Here page. And then there's a little application to fill out, very simple, just to kind of give you clarity, okay, what it is that you're looking for, and give me clarity when I read it. And then I would love to connect with you. Next thing, also I want to let you know my interview. Many of you might know I was interviewed by the Inner Quest cable channel, all about being a spiritual career coach. So I'm going to be sharing that 29-minute interview in my newsletter this week. I know 29 minutes is long, so I will be editing it down like a shorter version of the highlights. But if you're interested, if you've got 29 minutes, or you can watch it over several days, you might find it helpful just to hear about it, but also okay, what's your soul's medicine, right? That's what I want you to get out of it. And this Thursday, I'll be at Souter World in Willowbrook. If you want evening for a special, I'll be the guest teacher teaching a meditation class. And it's not, that sounds really boring. I think it's not. I'm leading an inner journey. You will be there. You will receive guidance from your soul. You will leave so relaxed and aligned with your soul's wisdom. So if you can make it at 7 o'clock, I'd love to see you. All of this is on my website, by the way, in the events page. March 31st at Lighthouse Yoga in Beverly, I will be doing another Soulful for the Healer class. Love doing that. There's only like 8 spots left for that, or available for that. So if you want to do that, go to Lighthouse Yoga and sign up. My first book talk is on April 2nd. And by book, I don't mean my first little baby book. Not this one, what I love. I've talked a lot about it and will continue talking a lot about it. But my next book, Birthing the Priestess Within, my first book talk on that is April 2nd at the Center. I would love to see you there. And just ahead, there's other things, but ahead on May 3rd, I'm leading another women's retreat. Bloom boldly in your career. So if you are interested, I would love to see you. Registration is going to open this week. And there's only about 13 spots for that. All right. Love all of you people. Be brave, be bold. Go share your soul's medicine. Bye, everyone.